So that's what a first place team looks like. Tampa Bay rolls in here with 50 wins, shut out the Padres in the first game of the series. The Padres grinded back. They figured a way to win out the last two. Now they go on the road. Have the Padres turned the corner? I'll have to see that to believe that. But I will say this weekend series had everything in it. I mean, it was electric, it was vibrant, it was controversial, it was aggressive. I mean, strange weekend. Manny Machado chirps to the media. I think he's tired of answering questions about why dude is hitting 243. And he made the comment, just look at the back of my baseball card. That's what my career is all about. Well, not this year. Manny's starting to get a little chippy with the media. Games, 3 bunts in a row in 3 at-bats. I've never, ever seen that in my life. Padres used that to trigger a 2-run rally. In the box scores, it looks like 3 line drive hits, but they were just dumping balls out in front. Tampa didn't play. I didn't think played very good defense along the way. 2 errors on the same play involving Wander Franco. Just throw the ball all over the yard. Guys running the bases with reckless abandon. Tatis running crazy on the bases. When he's on first on a hit or a walk, he's instantly on second. He's taken extra bases. He's going from first to third on infield ground balls. Came home from first on another play. He was just all over the place. You add into that Blake Snell. Where'd that come from? Bottle that.
Yeah.
Use that once every 5 days. 12 strikeouts, 6 shutout innings. It is hard to believe. Blake Snell has allowed 1 run in his last 25 innings. Suicide squeezes. Just a grab bag of strategy during the course. I propose, my motion, we change the name of El Nino to Fernando Tatis, quote, Wild Horse.
Wild Horse.
Has he brought energy? Has he brought leadership? Has he brought electricity to the Padre batting order? That's pretty interesting. Now, that being said, flipping back to your first question, turn the corner. We'll find out 10 of the next 13 are on the road, and they got to play the Giants, who are ahead of them. There's 6 teams right now in the National League that are all fighting for 3 wild card spots. So the Padres are going to have to find a way to get on a hot streak. And I don't know whether that's 5 wins in a row or that's 8 out of 10, but they're going to have to get on a hot streak to vault a whole bunch of these guys so they can be fighting for either position 1 or position 2 in the wild card race. You know, do they have a chance of catching the Dodgers? Maybe, but you know, that would encompass the Padres winning 10 in a row and Arizona losing 10 straight. I don't know that that's in the cards. They're 7.5 back. They're the 6th wild card team with 5 in front of them. Granted, there's still half a season to go. So, but every time we've had an emotional upswing and said, yeah, that's the best of the Padres, then they promptly lose to a sub 500 team. They have a sub 500 record at home. They have a sub 500 record against teams with losing records. So I guess they haven't convinced me. I don't know. Have they convinced anybody on our live stream? You tell me. John, I just threw a lot of stuff at you, but you like the idea of Wild Horse?
Wild Horse. You know, El Nino, Wild Horse, maybe. I mean, just the way he, advanced ultimately from first and came all the way around from home. It just showed off the athleticism. We talked about it earlier in the week, how a 5-tool performance that he had against the Guardians. Then against the Rays, he's running wild on the bases. He's throwing out Margot at home on a great play from right field. So now, Fernando I think he's really starting to show us that he's the best player on this team.
Oh, he's a complete player on this team right now. Now the burning question, because he plays so hard, don't get hurt.
Yeah, don't get hurt. But, he has a history of kind of going a little too far over the edge. But, yeah, I mean, you got to love Snell. The bullpen has generally been pretty good. Pitching and defense been solid. Just that hitting come around a little bit more, and then I think they're going to be in a good spot.
Just read the back of my baseball card, says Manny Machado. You tired of his reactions and response? The first third of the season response is, it's a long season. We'll get it figured out. Well, we're almost the halfway mark now, and dude's not hitting. He is playing defensively, not hitting like a $30 million a year player.
Well, he's probably hearing that every game,
exactly.
From all the post-game press that are in the locker room. He's probably gets a little irritated answering the same question over and over again. I have confidence Manny will come around. I mean, he has to lay off that slider down and away. And if he can do that, he's going to be terrific. It's just, it just hasn't been working for him lately.
Okay, Padre fan, if you're on the live stream, you answer the question, have the Padres turned the corner? Join us in Fans Forum. Let's go from one team